What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Elizabeth, and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that love stationery and planning and doing things creatively. And if that sounds like it's up your alley, I hope you'll consider sticking around, subscribing to the channel, hanging out a bit. Today, I'm going to be setting up my planner for the week of July 21st, and I'm using a brand new sticker book that I just received from Cassie over at Cassthetic Plans. I talk about Cassie all the time. Her sticker books are some of my favorites. She is a now in-person friend of mine. I met her on the internet a couple of years ago, and yeah, I just adore her, and she sends me her new sticker books. So I get to see them early. I get to play with them, use them, share them with you, flip through them, and you guys can decide if it's a sticker book that's for you. So let's open this guy up. Pardon the packaging. I have not looked at this yet. I do need to remove the personal information here. Y'all don't need to see the details of my address and whatnot. So let's pull this guy out. Ooh, Summer Cottage Core. Well, that's cute. Okay. The planner that I have been using the last few weeks is the Laurel Denise vertical planner. This is a softbound planner. I have been trying so many different layouts, you guys. I've been in multiple planners over the last 2 months, and I'm trying to give them all a good shot, and I've actually really been enjoying a vertical layout. So I hope that it's helpful to see how I decorate and plan functionally in a vertical planner, because it's not one that I show very often on my channel. So no matter what vertical planner you are using, I hope that this gives you some good ideas today for how to plan creatively. Let's first take a look at Summer Cottage Core. Like I said, this is brand new from Cassie, Cassthetic Plans. And yeah, it releases on Monday, July 21st at 10 a.m. Central Time. She doesn't do discount codes, which is why I always tell you guys when she has a sale, because she's kind of like Kelva Plan, Heather Shop, where she doesn't do discount codes, but she has occasional sales. So if I ever tell you guys that Cassie's doing a sale, y'all need to jump on it. I am an affiliate for her though. So if you decide to pick up this sticker book because I showed it to you and you got some ideas from how I used it in my planner, please consider shopping with my affiliate link for Cassie. That helps me keep the lights on and allows me to continue working in this capacity. So thank you in advance. I will leave my affiliate link down in the description box. Okay, Summer Cottage Core. And I have every sticker book she's ever made, and I don't think this is like a volume 2. I don't think she's ever done a Summer Cottage Core. So this is the sticker book. It's got the title up at the top, and it is 30 sheets. And we'll talk about, as we go, some of the reasons why I love Cassie's. I prefer Cassie's sticker books from many others. Her aesthetic, Cassthetic's aesthetics, Cassie's aesthetics are like so good, and she includes a lot of texture pieces, which I'm obsessed with. She also gives you a good mix of paper and clear stickers, so you're totally covered. This is our first sheet. It is paper, and we have like kind of a lavender theme going on. She does bigger stickers. So if you're looking for itty bitty little detail stickers, this is probably not going to be your cup of tea, but I love a big, bold sticker. They're really good for creating scenes. They're really good for creative play in journals, daily planning, creative listing, because you can create a beautiful scene in your spreads. She also chooses images that are so like vibrant and crisp. So this is our first sheet with the lavender, and let me take a look at this like bicycle, and I'm gonna pull it up so that you guys can see like how pretty these are. Like the details, whoever manufactures her sticker books do a really great job with details. I'm trying to figure out how to get this completely in the frame without cutting things off. So this is the first sheet. The second sheet is the same images, but on clear. Again, this is a standout for me because sometimes I want paper, sometimes I want clear, and now I don't have to, be bummed that the one sticker I want is in paper when I wanted it in clear or vice versa. So you have 2 sheets that are the same, one in paper, one in clear. This is our next sheet with the lavender. Ooh, but we've got it kind of mixed with some lemon, like lemon and lavender stands. And see how they're bigger stickers? These are really good for filling in some big spaces. So I think we're going to use that down at the bottom of my planning page today. Here's the same sheet in clear. And this sheet on paper. So this is like kind of a mini collection of lavender things. Summer Cottage Core in a lavender colorway. Ooh, bringing in some daisies. This one is clear. Then we have it on paper. And then we have our kind of fun flourishes, texture, kind of decorative elements that are really great for layering. So we've got some butterflies and some like ink splotches. Actually, this looks more like watercolor. That's on clear. And when it comes to these deco pieces, these are both going to be on clear so that you can layer them. Then we have our functional boxes. So these are, they look kind of funny laid out like this, but they are just your basic functional boxes. And these are, I think she makes them pretty standard to be, yeah, about 1.5 inches. And a lot of planners in the B5, kind of 7x9, Happy Planner Classic size. Those columns, those daily columns on your weekly layout are going to be 1.5 inches wide. And so her stickers are going to be a lovely match for your vertical planners. These are fun too. These kind of wood paneling. Those are nice. We might need to use those today. And you have a bunch of different sizes, as you can see. Then you have larger boxes, so double vertical and a double vertical tall. These are bullets down here. So if you want little bullets, you can do that. I use these like confetti, and I'm curious if, oh, these are bullets too. So if you want some of the wood paneling, those are bullets as well. Love that. And then once you've gotten all of your kind of deco, you have pre-made clusters combining the deco and the boxes. So this is one giant sticker. So if you don't have a lot of time or you've got a big old space right here that you want to fill in, you could put a big old sticker here and it's fully like done for you. These are so good for daily journaling pages or like daily planning pages because you could have your page looking cute in 2 minutes or less if you lay down a couple of these clusters. So really pretty. You get 2 of those. And now we're going to move into a blue Cottage Core colorway. Love the little window that says welcome to the cottage. Lots of bows. More blue here. This is the same sheet but on clear. Then we have kind of like not poolside, lakeside. Those are so pretty on paper. Oh, I love this one. Something about the brown wood paneling with the water looks so nice. I might need to dive into this collection because I'm really liking the blue. Very pretty. Seaside Cottage. Love that. So vibrant with the clear sticker material. Always a slightly different color just because of, you know, how the ink performs on the clear sticker paper. So pretty. More kind of doorways and doors and flowers and bicycles. There's a clear version of that. And then here's kind of the extra flourishes with that collection. Pretty. That was on paper and these are on clear. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. This is so good. Very unexpected. Okay, well, we are for sure using clouds today. Those are just too cute. We have clouds and dragonflies. Wow. Now these are clear, but they are printed on blue. Yeah, so you are going to get I mean, we're going to see because I'm for sure using this. You're going to get like a faint blue frame around your clouds. What a fun sheet. I love that. That is so pretty. So we've got our clouds, and then we have our functional boxes, larger functional boxes and bullets, and then our pre-made clusters. 2 sheets of those. So that is the summer cottage core. I'm so glad she gave us clouds. I feel like that's a game changer. Okay, so let's get to setting up my planner for the week. And I guess I can leave this zoomed out just as it is, or zoomed in for a little bit more detail. And I'm a big fan of decorative dating, so I'm gonna be okay with removing the dates, and we will just redate the planner. So let me grab some correction tape, and I'm just gonna preemptively take out the dates here. This correction tape is not a great match for this Laurel Denise planner, but that's okay. This was the Mono Air 5, one of my favorite correction tapes. But the Laurel Denise paper has a little bit, compared to the correction tape, almost looks a little gray, maybe? Yeah, a little bit of a gray undertone. So we're gonna go back to the clouds because they are fabulous. And I gotta decide, do I have a problem with lines? Like, do I want lines removed as well? Or, ooh, this is tricky. Do I want to remove the lines? I kind of want to remove the lines. This is where you could use correction tape, or you could use a a white inked pen like this Uniball Broad Signo. I'm kind of tempted to lay some of this down. I want to see if I can do this plan with me in under 30 minutes. That would be ideal. Kind of hard to do when you're flipping through a sticker book, but I'm going to try my darndest. And I'm going to remove some of this top line as well. And I'm going to do formatting as well with some boxes to make sure that I have my actual functional elements figured out. I'm going to put this kind of at an angle here. And a little bit more. This guy is not wanting to layer. That might be an older pen. I don't normally have an issue with it. And we'll lay that down just like that. Hoo-hoo! That is very fun. If you wanted to have more blue up at the top, you could definitely run down some, rub on some ink with like a dauber or a brush. But I'm trying to be efficient today with my deco. So we're going to keep it as simple as possible. That's right on the edge there. Let's see. Let's throw this guy down. I love that she gives us 2 sheets of these so that we can really kind of play around. I am going to end up covering up part of these guys with our date elements, so it won't be quite as bold of a, hi babe, as bold of a like contrast with the clouds. But we'll see how far we get. This is hard when you use the correction tape because you want it to literally only cover what is going to be could be seen underneath and not a lot more. Like, I don't like having this kind of extra correction tape. All right, I think we're gonna leave that just like that. Ooh, we're already at 15 minutes, guys. I need to hustle. Then we've got, I think I can get away with this large guy over the weekend because I don't do as much like work related stuff on the weekend. So, which I typically put work things up at the top. So we're gonna go with the big cloud here and see how we can lay this guy down. I'm gonna have to trim it. I'm gonna add a little bit more correction tape. That's a good fit there. Good fit there. And let's go a little bit further with these guys. Okay, let's make sure we have our bone ready to go. This is a bone, it's a paper folding tool, and I use it with clear stickers to really kind of get them melded in to the paper. Trim that guy off. All right, doesn't look like much. Don't worry. I feel like my spreads always end up coming together in the end, so just bear with me. Let's grab the bone and really press this in. Hopefully you can see, because I zoomed in, the difference it makes when you press your stickers into paper, especially when you're laying a sticker on top of correction tape. It helps really connect the sticker to the correction tape as well, and you don't see the texture of the correction tape as much. You still see it if you're really like looking for it, but it's not quite as obvious. So I like that. Okay, so we've laid a little bit of a foundation here. I want to finish the top because this just looks weird having these things kind of floating. So let's do some decorative dating. I'm not going to be stamping today just for the sake of time. Let's grab, I'm trying to think if I have date. Sorry. I love this chair, but my goodness, it is so squeaky. It's a squeaky chair. So I've been using a lot of reusable albums lately. I've really been into them. And I'm thinking that I want to use a really clean font here. And I'm leaning towards white stickers so they pop more on top of here. I'm also wondering if I should lay my date or days of the week on boxes. I'm tempted. I could use Planner Kate boxes. Look how perfect these stickers fit inside the top sections for the dates. So we could go all the way across. That actually makes me want to, yeah, I think we should do it. I think we should use the stickers from the sticker book for the dates up at the top, but then maybe I'll switch over to my dash stickers. I'm really into dash stickers right now, guys. Dash boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this whole box. And I'm gonna alternate colors because presumably she's chosen these colors for the boxes because they match the decorative elements. So we're gonna just change out the colors with every column, alternating. And this works because for this specific size, she gives us 3 of each color. So I've got enough to fill this guy in. So we'll do blue and then circle back to the olive color. Okay. That looks like it might be a little off. Maybe we're okay. Okay. So far, so good. I actually feel like those boxes kind of helped do something with this. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? I don't know what it is, but it just kind of helped make this work. And now I'm actually second guessing if I want to use those guys or use like big alphas. Like if I grab my fun alphabet. This is Plannything sticker book. I love her alpha stickers. They're the #1 stickers I go to for alphas at this point. I know I have a black one, but those are fun. Are they too bold though? Let's see. Maybe we do some other decorating and then we go back to the alphas. Yeah, let's just fill this in. Now, when it comes to how I've been using this planner, I've been using the vertical columns like almost like an hourly. So I put things down in the order in which they happen through the day. And then down here has just been deco, additional notes, and it's almost too much real estate for me in this B5 size. So I have a lot of room to play. So I'm going to actually pull this guy back out so we can see it. And let's lay some big stickers down. I think for the sake of not wanting to have to cover up a bunch of stuff, let's lay paper stickers. And I really like the Seaside Cottage ones. I just think they're so pretty. Like so pretty. And I love this one. I wonder how we would do size-wise. And do I want this to be... Do I want to lose the whole bottom section? Like part of me wants to put this guy down and then grab like this tree one. Is really pretty. I could put this guy down in this corner. I just did it. But I really want to use this one as well. Now, this has a straight edge up at the top, so that makes me want to actually butt it up here or here. Let's put it up here, and I'm actually going to cut off the excess white. And I'm going to butt up that tree to this edge right here. Got a little bit of excess here, so I'm just going to trim that off with a straight edge and lay this down here. And I think it would be cute to have the little beach house kind of nearby. Yeah. I'm going to put this guy right here. Now, this looks a little cut up. We're going to connect it somehow and create some structure here so that, yeah, because right now it looks weird to me with like some of this extra space. So just bear with me. We will come back to this bottom section. And I think I also want a little bit of structure here. I want to keep this pretty functional. So I don't want to put too much in here. And we'll put in some of that function so you guys can see how this is going to start filling in. I could put the, just curious about, this is where the paper might not be the best match because I want, like if I wanted it to look like this is next to this guy, I'd have to trim off quite a bit of white trim. I don't like to mix paper and clear stickers, just personal preference. But I do wonder if in this specific case, we might want to, because then I can kind of fudge that a little bit. Too much? I think it is too much. Let's keep this area functional. I'm going to try to gently lift this up. Ooh, we're definitely lifting up some paper. It's okay, guys. I could use my undo, but I might end up putting a box here anyways. Let's hold off on that for now. And I think we should go back to dating. And I need a little bit of structure here. And I think for that, I'm going to grab maybe this guy. I don't love that this tan guy is going to be right next to the tan one up here. The other option is blue. I have a blue vertical box. Let's grab that. It's a lot of blue. Do we do it? We don't. Not yet. I'm not sold yet, guys. We're going to leave that for now. Let's date. Let's do some decorative dating. I think I want big numbers. And so, and there's no black on here yet. And I write with black pen, so I am always wanting to take advantage of the opportunity to neutral date it. I wonder if neutral date it has some good black options. This is Mojo Jojo Plans. She does have some black ones in here. So 21st through the 27th. So I think we could do this. I do have a discount code for Mojo Jojo Plans too. If you don't have any date sticker books, they are fabulous. I use them all the time. Let's just see what this font looks like. Go up higher. I kind of want bigger numbers. I love big numbers, you guys. Those are mixed. I don't like that font as much for this design. Those are the mixed ones. And none of these are clear. Didn't she do a clear one? Like the original Hold on, guys. This guy. Date It 2.0. This has clear. Cool. Since we put boxes down, I want to go with clear. For the days of the week, but I'm not opposed to, actually, I am opposed to paper. I think in this particular case, I want clear. So let's see what this font is gonna look like. Yeah, the clear is better. Do I want it? I think I want it on this side. And I like doing things out of the box. I know people lay boxes down to put things in boxes, but 8 times out of 10, I kind of use the boxes as like a drop shadow almost. Our days of the week will go inside, but I like oversized numbers popping out. I think it looks cool. Do what you think looks cool, even if people don't agree with you. Just do what makes you happy because you're the one opening up your planner every day. Okay, so we are using the numbers from Date It 2.0 from Mojo Jojo Plans. Make sure these are clear stickers, so make sure you flatten them down. And then let's find our days of the week. Ooh, we've got stacked days of the week. Let's see what a stacked day of the week would look like. I don't like that. Nope. I want a smaller day of the week option. So here's abbreviated. Let's see what the full day looks like in that cursive. Wednesday is not going to fit these boxes, I don't think. Always test Wednesday first. If Wednesday fits, everything else will fit. Unless I want to go outside the box with Wednesday. Which not really. I don't know why. It's just not, it's not doing it for me. Let's do abbreviated, non-cursive-y. Like this. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. Since I know we're probably over 30 minutes, let's see if we can be under, where are we at? 32 minutes. Can we do it in 45 minutes? I've said this in a video before, but just know that it takes me longer to decorate planner spreads when I'm filming than if I were to do this like on my own in my house. So if you're someone that's like, oh, I don't have time for that. Like, who has time for what you're doing? Some people do. Some people don't. And I don't always spend this much time. In my normal life, I take my time to enjoy the process of decorating. It's fun for me. It's a mental break from dishes and toddler drama. Tantrums. What is the word? So I do take my time and enjoy it, but the videos I put on YouTube are longer because I'm taking the time to explain things or flip through something. You absolutely can decorate a spread in the amount of time that you have. You know, you just make it work. So when I've worked with other like companies and things get posted on their platforms, people tend to be like bolder, and who has time for that? Like, who does that? I do. I make time for it, but it does take a little bit more time when you're doing something for the sake of content. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about? Do you smell what I'm cooking? But I am trying to have my videos not be as long. Even though I know you guys are here for it, I still would like to have them not be too long. Now we have excess correction tape here. Let me show you what I'm going to do with that. Let's go back to the Cassthetic Plans sticker book, and specifically the dragonflies. I want to add a dragonfly. Right here. That doesn't look right. He can't be above the clouds, you know. That's the one thing I'm really particular about, is like I like things to make sense spatially. You know what I mean? That might just have to stay like that. The other thing you can do, by the way, this is all sticker, right? So if I wanted to get into detail, I could take like a little cutting knife like this and like cut a little bloob. That was a bad bloob. Bag bloob cutting. But you could kind of cut this up, and if you wanted some extra little pieces, there's nothing organic about what I just cut, but you could, you know, layer something down like that. Now I feel like I gotta leave it. I'm gonna take it off. But you could cut things down if you wanted to, create little strips or something like that. Okay, so we've done our dates. I do want some structure here, and I feel like I need some formatting, maybe even a quote. There's no quotes in here. Let's see if seasonal and holiday quotes. Mojo plans. Let's see. I wonder if there is, some of these are kind of sassy. Sunshine on my mind. These are like spring. No matter the weather, always bring your own sunshine. Let's see. Snow, cozy in the fall. We're still in summer, so I need like a, these are birthday and party related. Let's see. Winter. Life is a beach. Enjoy the summer. Full of sunshine and sarcasm. I've been waiting all winter to start complaining about the summer heat. That's kind of funny. We could do summer vibes. Beaches, daily summer, and you know. Okay, life is a beach. Enjoy the summer. I think... Oh, man. I don't know if I like any of these for this particular aesthetic. I wonder if... Hold on a second. Let's grab... I wonder if there's a good Amber Plans for Day. There's sassy quotes. There's Bible Journaling Essentials. Let's go to Bible Journaling Essentials Volume 2. Because maybe there's... Yeah, these are more like encouraging. I'm kind of looking for one that will fit here. I like this one. Not perfect, just forgiven. This one fit like right here. Sure. Throw that guy down there. Don't think we're going to get any functionality in this area. I am kind of wondering if I should add some like washi strips or something. Very tempted. And then I want to do something here, and I think it should be a box. Let's go back to these guys. And maybe the tan one? I like put this right here. I definitely laid that down crooked. Doggone it. Definitely laid that crooked. But we're gonna go with it. And I could use the Seaside Cottage sticker. No, we're not gonna do that. Oh, we could do that up there. No, we're not gonna do it. I'm so tempted to like do more, and I think I need to be careful. Okay, so I'm going to grab some functional boxes, dash boxes, which I have been loving for some functional stuff. Been using these from Planner Kate. So I'm gonna grab these guys and see what we can fit here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have Esther in daycare in the mornings. So what I've been doing is marking off, actually, let me find my scripts one. These are custom scripts from Perky's Papery. Let me find these ones. So what I've been doing is logging the drop off and then my work time, and wonder if, let's see what size boxes I would want. These are pretty neutral. Like, oh, the other thing I've been doing up at the top is logging my content for the week. So I should do that. And maybe we'll keep it super neutral with these ones. Let's just use these. And do we want them to be a little bit thicker, or we just go with flag boxes? These are all Planner Kate. No, those are too like doodly looking. Doodly doo. These colors look like they could match. Those aren't bad. I have been just buying colors that I like sticker sheet colors that I like from Planner Kate, regardless of what kits they're a part of. I don't really care about the kits themselves, but it would be good to make sure that the labels I'm using on this guy are 1.5 inches. And I typically post something Monday through Friday. So let's do that first and grab this guy. So I'm going to need to grab more customs. But so I've been logging my content in these boxes. So if I post a video on YouTube, it goes in this box. It's just a nice way to call it out. I'm gonna have to grab more of these. These are custom scripts from Perky's Papery. I think I already mentioned that. I know that I have a Archer and Olive project due on, I I think Friday. And for that, I want to jump over to my little mini album from Hubman and Chub Girl. I just think these are so cute. I have some in here that are like deadline stickers. And I think what I want to do is grab another box. I mean, I could make it a red box. I want to make it like pop. See, that's a perfect fit. But now that I'm using these smaller ones, I guess we could do that. Or I could do a wider one or a different shape. Let's do a different shape. So I'm going to throw this guy down here and use this gal, Chub Girl. She's adorable. And grab my custom script for Archer and Olive. And flip this guy back up. It doesn't match, the red doesn't match, but I need it to be clear that I have a work deadline here. So I'm going to put this right here. We're really planning here, guys. Okay, so I was going to get another content sticker. Give me just a second. So I have all of my Perky's Papery sticker sheets in this Daiso album. And here you guys can see like how it's coming along, like with my customs. I have so many. And then I refill, I like restock into this little guy, and this is what I take on the go with me. So I don't have to carry this one around. So you guys can see a big difference there in size. Let me go over to, I need content, right? It is, I'll refill this off camera, but for now, I'll just grab one more of those. Set that aside and put that there. So now I want to add my family related things and get this straightened back up. So dropping off Esther is like a trigger for other things that happen through the day. So I'm going to just put drop off Monday through Thursday. And that also just reminds me that, you know, Esther has daycare Monday through Thursday morning. And I don't have daycare here. So this is like, the rest of this is like family day, all day, every day. So drop off. And then the next trigger is work. And I don't want to lay work down yet. Do I have any meetings this week? I don't think I have any meetings yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do just to save on stickers is I'm going to put work here because I will be able to work. Actually, I'm going to lower this a little bit in case I'm able to get to the gym, in which case gym would go above that. So I am putting this in time order through the day. So I try to work Monday through Thursday. Okay. And what I'm going to do is actually log what I did during that time. And I like to differentiate that work block from the rest of the day. So I'm going to go over to this guy, and I could use a pen to just make labels or to make like dashes, but I do have from different like miscellaneous sheets these dashes I've kind of collected. So I'm going to grab one of these guys And I wonder if, yeah, maybe we go all the way across. Will it go all the way across? It will. So this is where I will actually log my tasks. And I have some shorter ones already. So I'll just take this one, log this here. Put that guy. And we'll do the same thing about here. And hopefully everything that I need to do will fit in this section. So I really like seeing the day split like this. It's a helpful visual for me, and I can put the work things I need to do each day within the dashed section. I'm going to try to align these dashes a little bit better. I guess that's good enough. All right. Rip that guy. So my to-dos for work will be in this window, and I feel like there's like stuff going on that I'm missing for this week, like a play date or something. Typically I have play dates on Fridays, so very possible. But yeah, I just feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing, guys? Oh, I don't know. And then Sunday's just church. I can put down what service we're going to. Let's use the same. No, because I want the gray to just be for content. I'm going to leave it. But I could, if I wanted to add a little bit more color. Like this guy looks like a good, I could put this here with our, like what service we go to, kind of put it at an angle. Sure. Sunday's family day anyways, so I'll just put that out there for a little call out. And then we still have this guy to tend to. Let's go back to the Cassthetic Plans sticker book. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the vertical box, I think. And I'm going to use the blue one over here. And I think I want to align it with the line. So throw that down there. And because we did dashes on these boxes, it kind of makes me want to add dashes on these ones. I'm a sucker for a dash right now. I feel like it adds some good framing to otherwise pretty naked boxes. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to add some stitching to this guy. Could have done it on the outside, but I'm going to do it on the inside. See how it just brings in like a little bit of black? I always think stitching adds so much. I do it a lot. You guys are probably sick of it, but I just think it's nice. I still feel like we need a third element. I like to do stickers in sets of 3. I think 3 is nice and balanced. I always do odd numbers. So we might need to add one more sticker to the right page. So we got those dashes. See, yep, can you guys see that that made a little bit of a difference with that? I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Let's zoom in just to, so you can see that a little bit better. But I'm gonna do these guys. And this will be like family to-dos. Could also be a grocery list for the week. I'm not sure yet. But I've been trying to use all the planners that I'm testing out. I try to use as catch-alls to have both home stuff and my work stuff going on. Like I want every element of the day to be captured in one place. So I still am using the Erin Condren monthly as my work planner, but I still need to break down what I need to accomplish on a day-by-day task or on a day-by-day basis. And so the weekly planner is helpful for that. So I think we need a header here. So let's see if I can find, man, even if we added, we're mixing and matching here. So this was a Cassthetic Plans sticker, and I'm going to add maybe a dashed box here. Does that look weird? Kind of looks weird. Maybe like we could do a squiggly arrow. I just grabbed from random guys. Here's a this week sticker. It's not a complete clash with the tan color from Cassthetic Plans. Let's do this one. Do we want to layer it? I think so. We'll go right here. That's cute. I'm cool with that. We are mixing and matching. I'm trying to use my stuff. Have fun using my stuff. Let's see. So we've got this week. If we want to add more structure, I could add like hearts, or like there's these little flags. Do you want to add little flags? Is that too much? I think it's too much. I do like these little asterisks. Those are kind of cute. Let's add some asterisks. And I can add them inside, but that's going to take up more space. So I'm going to add them here, right on the frame. I just like the way that that looks. Now, do I have any more? They show up a lot in like freebies, Planner Kate freebies. Oh, those are cute. Those won't match though. I add asterisks, guys. Oh wait, here's more. More asterisks. I've definitely been trying, different planning styles and techniques and mixing, happy planner style with more of the like Erin Condren style, just kind of trying to find what works for me in this season. I'm not going to go all the way down. And then like we have these fun little arrows. Like I want to add like a little, no, that one's too big. But I love these little like accoutrements. I think they're nice. We could even do some like step tracking. Oh, that's what I want to add down at the bottom. Is like what I'm watching on TV. I've been watching a little bit more TV at night. It's just been fun. So summer for me is awesome because Big Brother comes out. Big Brother is one of my favorite shows, and I've been watching it for like 20 years, since the first season. So Big Brother is back, and Bachelor in Paradise is back. Back and sleazier than ever, friends. So what if we used like, could do a little combo? No. So I do want to find some boxes. Let's go to like the little white boxes. Let's do it down at the bottom at the end of the day. Just like that. And it just adds like a little bit of function. I'm a symmetrical person. So if I'm gonna be jumping into using boxes, I do like them to be balanced. I'm not sure I'm gonna watch TV every night this week, but I'm going to go ahead and go all the way across. And then I'll just log. Like, I know, like, Big Brother is on 3 days a week. I don't think I'm going to watch it 3 days a week. I like to watch it after it's gone to streaming. Like, I don't watch it live. That would take forever dealing with commercials and stuff. But where are all my TVs? There we go. So, like, maybe my mom and I will watch like 2 or 3 episodes in one night after Esther goes to bed. So I'm going to do this. These are removable, so if I end up not watching anything, I'll remove it. The other thing you could do if you want to be super healthy is use shoes and do step tracking down here. Am I out of matching televisions? Kind of think so. I have so many of these like random sets. The other place I can look, I need 2 more. My little on-the-go reusable album has lots of random guys in here. You guys collecting like one-off stickers like I am? Get a reusable album. It is so helpful. This guy is not organized though, so I need to do that. Pretty sure audiobooks. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I know. Okay, here's movies. TVs. Here's one more like the Planner Kate one. I don't want to use one that doesn't match. I'm going to have to leave this open until I find... I know I have more Planner Kate TVs, but I don't see one on here. That's like way bigger. That's also way bigger. So I had been putting them here. When I get like freebies, I put them down in these kits or in these albums. Well, we won't worry about that for now. Let me think, is there anything else I want to do? I wanted to add another sticker here. Maybe a header sticker is all that it needs, or maybe something to connect these pieces. Got like this kind. I wonder where this one came from. This one. Memories to clean. These aren't really a good color match. Could just do home. I'll just do home. And I still feel like it needs something right here, but I don't know what. So we're not going to add something else for now. All right, guys, did you even see me do that? Sorry, guys. I know we zoomed in a little too much. All right, friends, I think I'm going to call it good for today. We're already at an hour, and oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. I have to go tend to my family. I'm going to leave this just like this. I like having the big pops of like images down below, and then the middle here is all functional. So this is going to end up getting pretty messy in the middle of the week as I do like my to-do lists and stuff. And I'm going to add more icons too. Like I've been loving the Chub Girl character. So, you know, if there's something I want to celebrate, like I got out of bed or I took a shower, I'll throw in Chub Girl in like random places and it'll be super cute. If you have any questions, leave them down below. This was the Laurel Denise planner. I will leave my affiliate link for her down below and a discount code for Laurel Denise. The sticker book we used today is Summer Cottage Core, which releases on Monday, July 21st at 10 a.m. Central Time. No discount codes for Cassthetic Plans, but if you do decide to grab it, please consider shopping with my link. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you'd like to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.